Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, where today we're going to be setting up a European tourist scam. Yes, I took inspiration off this video of another creator by the name of, God, it's either I'm Real Civil Engineer or I'm Kit Bits, but I don't really care, because this video is probably going to not get no views and no one cares at all. But anyways, to set this trap up, right, because this is going to bring in money for me, and money is of course the most important thing on earth. So I'm gonna set up, ignore the shit river. That's not a problem because the people are gonna be over here. There's gonna be a harbor here, and there's gonna be metro lines connecting here. So hopefully only tourists come here, and they're gonna see beautiful tourist attractions, and it's gonna be European styled. I'm gonna need to download a mod, which I love doing. But before we get into that, I have began setting up Central Square, but just because OBS decided to be a fuckwit, it didn't want to let me work it. So this is what I set up. There's a bit of a metro line going into the city now, and I set up a normal, a normal train station because, of course, I had to. So I'm going to just get straight to work on this section of the city. So I'm just going to put down the simple road layout because, of course, I need to do that. So right here is going to go the harbor, which I'm going to turn off for now because I don't want to pay for it while it's not operating. And this is going to be actually quite a large area. So I'm just going to, have it like that. And then this is just going to be all a tourist drop. With kiosks, shops, and places for people to spend their money scattered all over the place. And I don't care. And I'm back in City Skylines because I actually closed the game. And I opened up the launcher. And I got a mod. Yeah, I know, impossible, right? My huge ginormous brain figured out how to get mods, but now we have European style, 2 of them actually, so I'll just set up European and policies, because Europe, and I live in Europe, and I know how Europe is, smoking ban will just simply not work here. I will actually be encouraging smoking in this area. Recreational use, this ain't Amsterdam, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I'll give them all the basic needs, except housing, because there's gonna be very little housing here. That's just what I'm hoping. I don't want a lot of housing. I don't want a lot of people to live here. I want more people to come here and spend their money, because money is all that matters. What I love the thought of, I'm setting up the road network right now, and should work relatively well. But what I hate looking at is my overcomplicated road network. That just genuinely causes me internal pain. It is so irritating. But anyways, it's fine. So I have underwater tunnels going into this place, in and out. And Concord Hill. So that's pretty great. And now what next I need to do, you may ask. You're not asking that, and I know you're not asking that because no one cares. I'm going to connect up. I'm just going to, put in the basic amenities that everyone needs. So I'll just do that real quick. What I seriously I'm thinking about doing is setting up a middle of town sort of park. Because a lot of European places have a large park place. For people to meet and gather and do have public sex or whatnot, whatever people do in Europe. I don't know. I don't live in mainland Europe. But yeah, this is pretty much probably gonna be the square. So now here I'm gonna set up. I gotta think of a properly good road network for this place, because they're gonna have basic public transport and shit like that. Well, I kind of have road connections going in. And now here, I'm just going to set up one long, stripe down the middle. And this should pretty much be good to mark off as its own little district. And I'm going to call this Elk Park. Yes, that's what I'm going to call it. Smoking is obviously going to be legal here, because why wouldn't it be? I'm going to put some shops down, and recreational use, and park and recreation. So this is going to be a beautiful park filled with just public transport and stuff. But I'm going to obviously begin off by setting up a metro station. Oh, you fuckwit! I love landscaping. I love having to landscape the land. It's my favorite hobby. City Skylines. It's so unnecessarily expensive. But you know, I'm gonna leave it like that. You know, I'm gonna give it some texture. And we gotta go into the city. We gotta find the nearest tram route. Right? Go here. Destroy a good couple of these. Then we connect this up. Like this. Why is this not connected? Why is this not connected? Oh, well, that's great. Okay, now it's connected. Now we go in here. We go around like this. In here. Connect up. And then we have to make the whole thing back again. Which I love. Which I'll probably just slop in there. And then drag and drop a stop. And it'll be in Elk Park. Okay, well that's pretty perfect, in my opinion. Now we gotta set up the bus lines, of course, before we can set up any of the actual proper infrastructure and stuff. So there's gonna be like a couple bus stops, but I'm mainly like planning on just not having to have bus stops. And just having everything that goes in here, like, come in, I'm having a stroke. So, like, basically what I mean, I'm going to set up a train station here. To have people be able to just come here straight by train and not have to take any complicated ass routes. You know what I'm saying? So they're here. We'll be able to set up something like this. Right? And then, oh, of course I'm going to have to set up the train lines. I love doing train lines because they're my favorite thing ever. From here, I'm not gonna bother set up like brand spanking new entrances because I honestly just can't be asked to. So I'm just gonna like fiddle around with these, make them fit one way or another. I'm gonna have to go like this. I'm really, really low on money. Okay, well I'm pretty sure that yes, okay. Train station is fully operatable, but it's not operating yet, so that's fine, because I can't be asked to operate it yet. So, for now, we're gonna have to just district this place off and hope for the best. Now, most of Europe doesn't, like, well, yeah, of course, there's a lot of new places, newer parts of Europe that have high-density housing. So we're gonna have, okay, well, okay, hold on, let me rephrase this. A lot of places have low-density housing still. So we're gonna have some amount of high-density housing, but mostly low-density housing. And I don't really want to have housing, but it's really the only way to expand my economy. And, of course, there's gonna be absolutely no office zones here. It's only gonna be shopping and a little bit of housing. And this place has... Why does this... Okay, hold on. This should also be European style. This place... I'm gonna, like, unzone Elk Square for now. Because I don't want there to be high-density buildings here. If anything, I want there to be low-density buildings. If I want there to be buildings at all. Because low-density would definitely, like... match Europe more than whatever monstrosity I'm creating. Because trust me, this isn't going to look anything like Europe, and I honestly can't, I don't really care. Large playground right beside the main spot. Then we're going to set up a couple more playgrounds just dotted up around the place. Playgrounds are extremely expensive, which is really annoying, but what can you do? Next, wait. No, I have pretty much everything that I might really, really need set up. So, all I'm gonna have to do is just get, like, proper power going. Oh, no, look, people are already moving in. So, let me just get power actually connected to these buildings. And turn on the train station and turn... okay, well, the metro station's on. And look, these European buildings look really nice. I really like how the European buildings look in this game. Because they really give off a pretty strong European vibe. And I think those are the high density. The low density, look, nothing different. Okay, well, god damn it. These don't look European. But these do, so that's fine. Also, I need to set up, like, proper services. So I'm gonna do that. So I'll just get one police station, one large fire station, one hospital. These are all European type buildings, by the way, may I add, because different buildings in the game have different styles. It's pretty great. Oh, hold on. I never actually ended up connecting this. So what I might as well, I have to do, actually. I have no option but to do is that. And now the whole of this place has no power. Hold on. Oh my god. I hate trying to, like, figure out water ones, because it's really annoying. But now this should be in full operation, and this, we should see Concord Hill begin to actually work. Hopefully. Okay, well, now that I look at this place is definitely expanding, and the European buildings are definitely coming together very nicely. Here, look, we have European things, which is great, because European things, I've seen a lot of European places with government offices, and I find them very interesting. So we'll just slap down a government office right there, which should hopefully raise land value at least a little bit, and make this place semi-visitable, I'm hoping. What other options do I have? Cinema, I don't know why I wouldn't have that in a touristy location. Then shopping center to make the most money out of these imbeciles. Then I want to set up a gherkin, because the gherkin would be a great attraction. And I just need just a couple monies. I need 600,000 for it. It's quite expensive, but I'll deal with it some way. Well, listen, I'm almost done reaching 600,000 to set up the main centerpiece called the Gherkin, which is gonna go right there, obviously. But apart from that, I set up some amount of European-styled schooling over here. So there's European-styled universities and European-styled elementary schools and European-styled, high schools. So that's pretty great. I set up, like, I don't know why people would want to go to school here, but it's up to them, I guess. It's a pretty horrible place to live, in my opinion. But, look, the Gherkin. And this is going to just go slap down in the middle of this place, which is going to actually get its very own public transport bus line thingy-majig. Set up that there. Just going to set this up to go all around the place. And then, yeah, that should be pretty good, in my opinion. That's pretty much all that we have to do. Why did I see? I thought I saw some carbon emissions going on. Oh, that's just a crematorium. Okay, it's fine. The Gherkin is a beautiful skyscraper. I love the Gherkin so much. It reminds me of things. But apart from that, what else can I set up? The cathedral would really give European vibes. City Hall, that's really European. Amsterdam Palace is probably the most European thing ever. Construct 600 city service buildings. I don't know what that is. Then there's Sports Arena, and then there's the London Eye, which I need 2. I might as well just set down a mega mall. The hypermarket is down there. And the Gherkin is in full swing. So I'm probably just going to rename this to not a tourist. I don't think that's how you spell it. Trap. By the way. Perfect. And Elk Park, I might as well just set up some little bit of high density shopping. Just right there, and like along the sides of the big dick to make it a nutsack. But yeah, and apart from that, this place is pretty much booming. I don't know why people decided to move in here. They did. So now this is more of a separate city than a tourist trap, but it's meant to be a tourist trap, and it's European based. That's all that matters. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. This video wasn't too interesting because I don't have many other City Skylines videos. Even though I love this game and I love making videos on it, kind of maybe a little bit out of ideas. And I really do hope you enjoyed this video. In the next video, I'm gonna set up more public transport, and I don't know. I'll probably just decide then. Bye bye.